Like how to make a truck look super cool. We just waxed some excess paint onto my paint to have paint cover my paint. That way the paint doesn't run out of paint. To hit that subscribe button if you're enjoying the video. Sorry, crazy results for a not crazy effort. That's what we're trying to achieve. So the big picture for this video is gonna be, we're gonna test out this Chemical Guys spray wax, take you through start to finish, what it's gonna take. We'll have a 600 to 700 mile weekend in front of me. We got 3 to 5 inches of rain coming with a tropical storm system and some dirt roads in the future. And we're gonna see if it's still shiny by the end of the video. Let's jump into it. So game plan, we have our spray shine, which is now leaking everywhere. Anyways, 2 cloths, we're gonna use the gray one to rub it on, blue one to rub it off. We're gonna use 2 for the whole truck. We're not gonna go super fancy detailer. We're gonna do, okay, so general, easiest way to do this, you're gonna take 1 panel at a time. This is only for the painted surfaces. This is not for the black trim or anything like that. It's only paint. We're gonna go ahead and do like, I don't know, 5, 6 sprays for each panel, and we're gonna just get to start. And we're just gonna get started. That's what I'm, you know, the words, things that you're trying to say. I think that's already too much, but we did it, so it smells good. Actually, it smells really good, so that's a plus. If you're doing it for smells, I think Chemical Guys has got you covered. I feel like I'm pushing relatively hard, not like crazy, but like enough to where it probably matters. Okay, that's nice and smudged on there. Then we're gonna take the blue and we're gonna buff it out. Make a nice little spot here. I can already tell that it is much slicker, like substantially. Like it pressing down, the rag moves just because I'm pressing down now. Which was not the case before, if you're wondering. I did not expect this to be a workout, but you know, we're gonna get one. Okay, we're gonna call that panel 1 good. We're gonna do the rest of the front end last. I'm gonna open the hood and let the engine keep cooling down because we just pulled it in. We don't need this drying just because I put it on there. Let's do what makes sense. Let's go to this door right here.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
7. You detailer guys, you comment and let me know how much I'm doing this wrong. I can't wait to read the comments about how a non-detailer guy is gonna detail his truck incorrectly. But if you have something constructive, you can let me know too. That's always helpful because I don't really do this that often. And I'm gonna buff it out. Buff it till it's smooth and shiny, you know? Because that's what the bottle says to do. Something along those lines. Not really, I didn't really read it, but you know, it's spray wax, it's all the same. If you want to know what this is, and then there's another mark down here you probably can't see. These are bulk growing. Super intense stuff, but it will not go away. And I'm not getting my door repainted, so you know, that's just a thing now. That's looking good. That little, it's like a mirror, you know? So is that, but not quite as good. Thinking it's looking pretty shiny. Okay, we did 7. We're gonna do 7 again.
7.
Probably too much. This rag's starting to get a little wet. I don't think it's supposed to necessarily be wet, but that's okay. I'm just gently spreading this around right now. I'm not really doing anything besides getting it on there. And that real effort comes when you're buffing it out. I think that's how this is supposed to work. That's a good guess. It's a good guesstimate. Let's see if this, if you can watch the shine show up. That would be kind of cool if it does that. I'm gonna be blocking it, but all right, let's see if we can get like a progressive reflection, or if I'm just in the way, I don't know. You know what we could do? We could just do the top half of the door. Let's take a look. Oh yeah. Yeah, you can see how, I mean, I don't know, it looks clean now. It looks like I undirtied the dirtiness that I put on the door. We're gonna call that good, nice, and smooth, and shiny. I mean, I wanna say that looks more reflective. That's me thinking my hard work is paying off. That's what's really happening here. Okay, so we're getting to a big body panel. So you know what that means? We're gonna do more than 7 sprays. Sounds crazy.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Actually, we're doing 7. And we're not doing more. I don't think it needs it. I was just kidding. It smells like Jolly Ranchers though. You should buy this because it smells like Jolly Ranchers. Like, let's be real. It's smelling fruity. That should be really what they're advertising, is that theirs smells better than the rest of the other guys, because who wants to buy not good smelling car wax? Because that would just be silly to buy something that doesn't smell fruity. We'll see how much I edit this. We'll see if you got to experience the full 10 minutes of me being out of breath because I'm buffing some paint. But maybe you'll be lucky. Maybe you'll get the full experience. But maybe not. We'll see how nice I'm feeling when I edit this. Well, I missed a spot right there. That was just straight liquid, but that's okay. It is what it is. It's already happened. I think the truck will understand what I was trying to do. That was painful. Right on the end of the finger. Okay, all right, that's feeling good. Side by side of this, how it was before, I feel like it's shinier. So good, so shiny. So I have to do the other side of the vehicle because I only did this side. So let's go do that. Okay, you know, just believe it or not, we're gonna do the same thing as we did on the other side. We're gonna do 7 sprays.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's too much. I'm not doing anymore.
I was just kidding. We're gonna stick with however many that I just said I put on here. I'm not gonna do the front end because I didn't realize that an automatic car wash does not get the number of bugs that I had on the front of my truck off. And so I'm not going to wax bugs into the paint because that would be grammatically incorrect. I didn't know, and I guess that's the benefit of doing this, is you see all the imperfections that you have. I'm missing paint all over it. Actually, that's not missing paint, that's added paint. We just waxed some excess paint onto my paint to have paint to cover my paint. That way the paint doesn't run out of paint. All right, so let's do the next panel before I find something else.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
6, nope, 7. Just kidding. We did it differently this time. Oh, yep. We're changing things up. Yeah, that's looking pretty waxy. All right, rinse and repeat. I don't know if you noticed, but before I was doing like swirls and now I'm just like, nah, it's hot. We're doing this like a person that doesn't know what they're doing, which is a great way to test it. Let's just give it the old, it looks like this is how you're supposed to do it type of instruction. Truck smells like it's got perfume on with this fun smell. I don't know if I've said that before, but it smells fancy.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Hopefully we get some crazy results from a not crazy effort. That's what we're really going for here. That's what I should call this, not crazy results. No, sorry, crazy results for a not crazy effort. That's what we're trying to achieve. Okay, this is really getting saturated, but we're on a budget. So we get 2 microfiber towels, that's it. We don't get a third one because we ran out of money. So, you know, I'm gonna go start a Patreon page so I can afford more microfiber towels. I think that's why people do that, but that's just a joke. I'm not. So, if you're getting your wallets out trying to help the cause, it's okay. I could probably find another one, but we're doing it for the fans. We're doing it for the, like, do it for the people. Gotta give the people what they want. Is this what they want? I don't know, but that's what we're giving them. We're giving them what I think that they want. Yep, yes sir. Look at that, and that's like another. I think every body panel I found a cool little Easter egg where I've added paint, taken paint away, found other people's door dings. It's like I don't even drive my own truck. It's crazy. Just keep finding happy accidents, as Bob Ross would say. You know, let's do the next one. I did like 6 sprays on the last panel.
2, 4, 5. Why does this take less? 6. We'll do 7. Just get 7.
So I said originally we're going to do 7. I understand why that other panel took less, but it did. And I have a feeling that it is user error because I was the one that was spraying it. I think that it's a good possibility that that's how this happened. I'm not going to bother doing the tailgate either because I put a tailgate pad on all the time. And my mountain bike tire rubs on it. I don't even know. I'm going to ride this week. It's going to like hurricane time. So, I don't know. I've already committed to not doing it. We're doing the sides. We're going to do the hood. We're going to do the hood for sure. After this tropical storm is over, we're going to be able to see if this even works. We close the hood and we're going to do, let's do the next part, which is, you know, doing the same thing, but to the hood. You know what? I might be tall. I'm not tall enough. I need a step stool. Welcome to the front of the GMC. This may be a new look for some of y'all because you haven't been here all video, but here's the new view. So we're gonna do, oop, I almost knocked you over. So what we're gonna do is, because you know it's a big surface and the engine is still a little bit warm, so this is not super cool yet, we're gonna do half and half. So invisible line up the middle. Let's clean up this side first. then we'll do that side. That way you make sure you don't miss spots. You're not covering too big of an area.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
It's hard to believe, but we're still doing 7s. You know, 7s the whole time. That have been the inconsistent spraying number. I'm gonna keep that going. I'm trying the microphone in a new spot on my hat because I keep seeing other people that do the YouTube and they put it on their hat and they seem to know what they're doing since they have a subscriber count that is about 115,000 times what I've got. So we're gonna see if the microphone on the side of a hat just makes all the difference, and maybe that audio quality might just be doing it enough to hit that subscribe button if you're enjoying the video, because you know that's what we're here for. We're here to build a channel, make some cool videos, whether entertaining or helpful, I don't know, but you know, eventually I like to do some pretty cool entertaining stuff. But in the meantime, we're gonna do some cool how-tos, like how to make a truck look super cool with some easy $14 wax, and we're gonna clean it up. And as soon as we start growing more and more, we're gonna get some lift kits, some wheels and tires, you know, the cool stuff that people like to watch. And in the meantime, we're gonna be doing cool stuff like this, where I can hopefully make your life a little easier, and maybe it's entertaining at the same time, because, you know, why make an unentertaining video? Let's really spice it up a little bit, you know? So, from here, I get a really cool view of how shiny this is. I don't know if y'all just see my face. I don't know what the camera's looking at because, you know, I don't see the screen that you see. But I can't reach the middle. I don't even know why I got a step stool if I wasn't gonna use it. Maybe it's just there for moral support. We're gonna actually break this up into 3 parts because I couldn't reach that middle part, and there's a bunch of unwaxed. Oh, I'm sorry, not unwaxed, unbuffed. You gotta get the buffing on, because Warren Buffett says a clean truck will make you millions in the stock market. Actually, we're gonna put this all the way up there so we can stop scratching the hood, because you know it's not actually a clean surface on what we're doing here, or a clean bottle. I don't know. The bottle on the bottom isn't clean, and it sliding around probably isn't that great. So we'll do that, and we'll do that last little strip over there here in a minute. All right, this is a bit smaller. Knock this part out. This is crazy because this is gonna be a 5-ish day video. I've never done a video before that takes more than like 24 hours to film from beginning to end. Sometimes I've had to let stuff dry, or I had to come back to finish it the next day, but 5 days? I'm really stepping things up. This is like pro YouTuber level. This is top tier production quality. Okay, all right, this is feeling good. Let's do that last section. Slide that over. Okay, so really, it's just from here to the end. I think 3 sprays will be good. Looking waxy. Let's go ahead and get all that off of there now that we put it on there. All right, I think, so that's gonna be the whole vehicular. So yeah, that's gonna be the whole vehicle except for the actual front grille bumper, and I'm not gonna deal with the back tailgate, because why? I don't know, like why would I? Just seems like something that I'm gonna purposefully get messy, but it is fairly, that would not have happened before. So I give it a little bit of credit. I'll see you back in like 5 days. All right, let's fast forward into the tropical storm life. We are back 9 days later. It took way longer than I thought to finish this video, but we got some extra days in there, which is only better for the test overall. So let's take a look at the truck behind me and see how this chemicalized shine wax really worked out. So at first glance, it actually looks really clean still. So let's recap everything that happened this week. We did 1,000 miles through work and personal. We hit some dirt roads, just country, dusty roads. We had about 1.5 to 2 inches of rain. We didn't get the big storm we wanted, but we did get this truck outside the entire time. It was either driving in the rain or it was sitting in the rain. So it had the full potential opportunity to get washed off by natural rain. So it looks clean, but it's really not. It's not gonna pick up on the camera very well, but it is rather dirty. You can kind of see some lines. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna wipe down one side, and try to see if I can see how dirty this actually is for the camera. But I guess the important part of it is that it looks clean still, especially from about 10 feet, a good 10 footer, it looks clean. And what it really is from what I can figure, is just the parts that are didn't hold the dust or the dirt, it's just still shiny. So it kind of overcompensates for the areas that are dirty, and so the overall look is that it's still clean. So overall, 100% thumbs up. I think it's worth it. If you got a few extra minutes to detail your truck, spray some of this on here. But let me grab the tripod, and let's just wipe down one side with clean water and see if we can get a decent how dirty this truck actually is versus how it looks as a whole. So we got some clean water, we got a rag. Let's just see if we can. I'm hoping this can prove a point on how dirty the truck actually is, because it's really, it's just really hard to tell. So I'm gonna spray clean water on here.
Let's do this whole side. I'm gonna leave that side.
See if I can get a straight line up and down. It's important to note that this wax was not meant to keep the truck clean. This wax is just a shine effect. This was not like a ceramic coat that was supposed to keep the dirt off or repel water. That's not what this was. This was a shine additive to make the truck look clean. There. Let's see if that comes up on camera now. Let's see how that's looking. Yeah, so now you can really tell. The truck has got a pretty significant amount of dirt on it. And now I got a nice little clean patch, so now I gotta go to the car wash. But that just proves the point. Like, this looks clean, but this is actually clean. But you can see how that shine effect really, like, you wouldn't know. If I was driving on the highway, I'm like, man, that truck just got washed. But it's not. It's pretty neat, actually. I haven't used this before. I've always been actual wax, water repellent type of guy, or ceramic coat. I like this. This is pretty neat. I can appreciate how it keeps the truck looking clean when obviously it's not. So this video, I went a little bit longer. I'm trying out some different things, seeing what y'all like, see if the algorithm helps it a little bit too. If you have questions or comments, I've had a couple really good video ideas, so I'm gonna take y'all up on those. But let me know what you think about this. Let me know if you have any other products that you'd like reviewed, or just topics in general. Do you have a specific vehicle that you'd like to have, brought up in a video? Well, there's a lot of video ideas I have for this channel, but let me know what your thoughts are. I'd love to incorporate what y'all are hoping to see as well. So anyways, like the video if you enjoyed it, and we'll see you on the next one. Peace.